welcome back to another brand new episode of That Dumb Guys Do Racing podcast. And I'm here with the boys, Jimbo, Coach Mike, and Todd. Woo! Oh yeah. We're back. Oh yeah. Well, Plock a Plum action.
There you go. Welcome back to the listen. It's all right. Last week was the best of show. You know, it's summertime. We got shit to do.
Yep, we do.
Yeah.
We got shit to do. That is correct.
Yeah, it happens. So.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It worked well because I ended up having to work all last weekend, so I wouldn't have been able to.
Nice.
So.
Perfect.
You know, yeah, not so nice for Mike. Mike got fucked.
Yeah. Damn.
Yeah, and not in the good way. Not like the.
I didn't even get dinner.
Oh no.
Yeah.
You didn't even get fed.
He didn't
I
get
just got
either.
fucked and no dinner.
Fucked and tossed to the side.
Yeah.
That's no fun. Damn.
No. I did go to, was it last weekend? What was last week? Yeah. Last weekend went to Portland Pride.
Woo!
Oh, boy, I tell you.
Yeah. How was
Portland
that?
Pride turned into Portland Trans People Pride.
Is that all it was?
Sorry. Oh, dude, the pandering to the trans crowd was just, it makes me sick.
Right.
As a gay man, you know what? I don't have a problem with trans people, but get the fuck out of my community. Let's just be honest. You're not a part of my community because most of you are mentally ill degenerates. I mean, you just.
Yeah, because on the TVs they just they say you're all together. You're all in harmony.
And they have trans Antifa in fucking Portland.
Oh, dude.
Of course they do. They have every kind of Antifa in Portland.
Yep, we're the hub. We are the.
You guys
hub.
are. You are.
Yep.
One of my customers this week was a straight lesbian couple.
You
can do the math.
You know, it's crazy.
It was hard to look at him. It was hard to look at her when they came to pick up the car because it's like, fuck, you got more chest hair and facial hair than I do, for fuck's sakes. And I'm supposed to call you ma'am?
Yeah.
Dude, I have a lesbian cousin that I sold a bunch of fence to. I don't know who's who. They are both butch to the fucking butch, so it's like, who runs this relationship?
I'm okay with two butch women. I'm okay with two butch men. I'm okay with two. Listen, I'm okay with two femme guys. It doesn't matter to me. But I'm sorry, if you have beard stubble, your cock hanging out, you're not a trans person.
Okay, whatever. I don't even care if you want to do all that. That's fine with me too. The problem I had with my customer in the conversations in the morning and then when they picked it up was they have a fucking child.
That's not confusing.
Yeah, like that's, I mean, like, you know what, like, that is kind of the worst part about it, is just, like, now you're creating more mental issues with your mental issues.
Well, we'll look at that,
you know what I mean? Because
Megan
the guy
Fox
was basically just wearing a dress. It was a guy wearing a dress who was taking hormones, so he had some man boobs, but it was still a man. You know what I mean? Like, it was, like...
It'll always be a man. You dig him up 100 years from now, that's a man, baby.
Oh, yeah.
There ain't no change in your bone density and fucking hip structure. And
I love, just because you've taken hormones to give yourself facial hair and chest hair, you still look like a woman. You look like a woman with facial hair.
Yeah.
And you look like a man with boobs. Yeah. I'm sorry. There's no getting around it. I know maybe we've got some trans people who listen. I'm sorry, but I just don't. Yeah, and to be honest, I will be completely biologically, as as studied by scientists. The gay community is actually very small. They say like 1 in 6. I don't believe that. I believe it's smaller than that. And in the gay community, those who are trans are like less than 1%. So I'm sorry. Here in Portland, there just seems to be the biggest number of trans people I've ever. I mean, you can't swing a fucking dead cat over your head without hitting 3 or 4. I'm sorry. This is it's the whole. I'm trying to be the most popular person I can. If they could change their skin color to black and be trans.
Oh yeah,
that would fit them. That would be the ticket, because they just have to be part of the most. I'm part of the most diverse, marginalized community possible. That makes me special. Go fuck yourself.
Yep.
I'm sorry. I'm a gay person. I'm a regular person before I'm gay, though.
Right.
And I don't treat me like I'm fucking different because I have sex with a man.
Yeah.
No, but
their trans identity is what.
Oh
yeah. They.
Well, and I discussed that. Hollis and I discussed it as we're standing there looking at a significant amount of freaks. Stop making who you have sex with your personality.
Yeah. I don't get that,
because it doesn't matter. And guess what? In Middle America, people don't care if you're gay.
No.
What they do care is if you're trying to jam it down their throat, especially men. Straight men don't want dicks jammed down their throat. They just don't. It's just the truth. Just live your life as the person you are.
Yep.
And people won't give a shit.
Nope.
The problem is there are way too many people that just want to be special. I want to be special. I need to be treated better than everybody else. I need to be treated differently because I need to be special. My mom said I was special. You're not fucking special.
Nope.
I grew up with a cousin who was treated special all the time. Oh, you're so special. You're the smartest. You're the best. You know what? That cousin is one of the biggest losers in the family.
Yep.
And the cousin is not a stupid person. Is very intelligent. But when you're told you're the most special thing ever all your life, you think that it just happens.
Yep.
No,
exactly.
you still got to work for shit.
Yes, you
That's
do.
That's the reason you've never, you have this huge brain and you've never taken yourself out of a call center. That's been your employment your entire life, is sitting at a call center.
Call center? Oh, man. I did that for a week to buy a PS1.
I have a physical disability. I have a mental disability. I have all of these disabilities. Yeah, there are people out there that have the same exact thing and live a fucking somewhat normal life because they don't allow that to dictate who they are. I'm sorry. Don't let your sexuality dictate who you are. Don't let your perceived male or female self as who you are. Just be a fucking person and live.
Exactly. God damn, Jim. You need to run for office or something.
Anyway, it was fun because I wore one of my shirts that says, "I'm not gays and happy, I'm queers and fuck you." Yeah. It's got like brass knuckles on the back of it and then like sparkly, like all the lettering is sparkly. So it's like rainbow sparkles with brass knuckles on the back of it. So
that's funny as fuck.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was very popular. It's the first Pride Festival I went to and wore that. I got lots of dirty looks. This one I got lots of compliments. So
man.
So that was
So
fun.
wait. Didn't you guys have a month last month in June?
No, okay. So this is how Pride goes.
Greedy fucks.
Technically Pride Month is June. But not all cities celebrate and have their Pride Festival in June.
Yeah, because you gotta get everybody fucking moved around the country.
Part of it is
you get a bunch of people
celebrities.
From San Fran
it's celebrities.
Well, that's what I mean.
Celebrities want to hit as many festivals as they can so they can show how diverse they are.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it's shuffling people across the country. That's what I mean. It's getting those personalities, those news,
getting the personalities there. Yeah,
the politicians, like scheduling everybody.
So. It's exactly what it is. It's exactly so. In Sacramento, they used to have, Pride would be in June, and then at the end of summer, like Labor Day, they would have the Rainbow Festival. It's completely different. Pride was always fucking awful. Just was never fun. Pride was just stupid in Sacramento. But the Rainbow Festival was great. They shut down like 4 blocks. One year they had RuPaul there. I will say this about RuPaul. That person...
He's tall. Is he like 6'5"?
Plus, he's like 6'7" plus heels.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Massive. You know what? Ru is one of the nicest people ever. She sat around and signed autographs for all these twinky little boys for 2 or 3 hours until there was no line. Like, sat there and treated every one of them like that person was the biggest fan and was very appreciated. It was amazing. I have nothing bad to say about RuPaul after watching that. It's a great person, great human being who dresses.
So what does he identify? Is he a dude or a chick?
He's always been a dude. Remember, he's a dude. But when they are in drag, you call them she. It's confusing. I understand. But in drag, dressed as a woman, you say she. When Ru is out of it as a gay man, you call him. So that's how that went. So I've got tons of respect for RuPaul, and I don't know why.
I got called out at a drag show. My girlfriend at the time, she was a hairdresser, so but we're going to this thing.
You got called out. Oh, were you were you wearing somebody's same exact dress?
No, but I was sitting there.
Same shoes?
We had the same shoes on.
Or whatever they're called. He's like, I can tell this guy doesn't want to be here. I'm like, yeah, isn't that fucking obvious?
They pick you out real quick.
Real quick, dude, within, the opening fucking minute. So he doesn't want to be here.
I don't like drag shows. I just don't. I don't enjoy them. You find very few drag performers who are actually funny. They are bitchy and cunty, and that's supposed to be humor. It's not funny. Most and when they're in drag, they pretend like they have to be like that all the time, and I just, it's not funny to me. And I'm sorry, I don't find men in dresses attractive, which is hilarious because I love like Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, which is a drag movie. It's an Australian drag movie with Hugo Weaving, the one of the elves from the Lord of the Rings series. He's in it. Guy Pearce is in it. Like,
isn't fucking what's his name? Patrick Swayze in it?
No, that is Tu Wong Fu, which I love also.
I knew he was in a drag movie or something.
He and Wesley Snipes.
Yeah,
he and Wesley Snipes and John Leguizamo.
Yeah,
that's hilarious movie.
Yeah.
Hilarious movie.
I forgot. As soon as you started talking about it, it's just like, wasn't Patrick Swayze in a drag movie?
Dude,
there can't be many of them. There can't be many drag movies. So
no, it's hilarious because in one of the first scenes of that movie, RuPaul is in it, and she's dressed in a skin tight Confederate flag sparkly dress.
Fuck.
And her drag name is Racial Tension. Hilarious. Absolutely hilarious.
Oh, my God.
Great.
I right, well, we put in our quota for for talk.
That's gay shit for the year.
Yeah, it's all in one episode.
It's hilarious. I think Tu Wong Fu is one of the funniest movies out there. Yep.
Yeah, everybody checked out. These guys just went way.
The Europeans agree with it.
Yeah.
You Euros are soft enough to enjoy it, aren't you?
It's like that fucking was it Tropic Thunder when talking to Ben Stiller, but you don't go full retard. You don't go full homo. We lost everybody. You don't go full homo.
So did we do any racing this week?
Oh yeah.
Nope. Mike
no. Tad, did you race?
Some Daily A.
Yeah, Daily A wasn't too bad.
That was it.
You know what? I raced C. Let's see. What night did we race together? Wednesday night?
Wednesday or Thursday? I can't remember.
And then I raced Friday night. I raced some C. And as usual, I'm gonna keep stating this. On Wednesday night, raced in my B account. Had a blast. Very little dirty driving. There was some there, but quite few. I raced Friday night in my A account, my secondary A account, and it was fucking garbage. Again, it was just dudes fucking trying to run you off track if you pass them. Or doing like you go... The desperation moves, you going in to the downhill right-hander, turn 4, and like you got to run, and you move out into the braking zone, and they immediately jerk their steering wheel in front of you. Yeah. You run into them and get a 4-second penalty.
Ooh, goddamn.
Yeah. No. So I switched back over to my B account and had some really, really fun racing. Had some great racing. It was
what car were you using?
I tried all of them, but the Ferrari worked best for me.
Ooh, the Ferrari.
Like I tried the Ferrari. I tried the Mitsubishi. I drove the Alfa. The Alfa wasn't bad, but the changes they've done in the BOP, it's not as good as it used to be. Around the Porsche was okay, but felt heavy. The Merc just didn't seem to have any traction. Like it just did not. It had troubles with understeer and oversteer. I raced the GTR, which wasn't bad, but the GTR it didn't feel like anything. Like I couldn't feel the car. It was fast enough, but I couldn't feel the car. Mm-hmm. The Mitsubishi was really fast in a straight line, but it wasn't awesome. It wasn't awesome.
Yeah. I think that was the meta car.
Yeah. It was the meta car, and it just didn't feel good to me. And I was beating Mitsubishis with the Ferrari. The Ferrari just didn't have straight line speed. But when you got into the curves, the middle of the track, dude, it just had no issues. It was fucking fast.
It was way faster than everything. Like it was.
Braking is way deeper with the Ferrari, and your drive out of the corner was way better. Yeah. You could get in on the inside of them or do the crossover on them and just power out. Yeah. Just power out, issues. I had a blast.
I had a blast too doing that, riding the Ferrari from the back of the pack, and I was making moves into two, actually, or you call it 3, but going up the hill, and I was going around the outside and just with the Ferrari, just around the outside and just put your foot down in first gear, and it just rips out of that corner.
It just rips, yeah.
Nobody had a chance. Nobody had a chance. And luckily, it was good, clean racing. I was getting pushed off going on the outside. I even took guys on the inside of 4, or on the outside of 4 in the Ferrari, just down at late braking, keeping it wide around the outside, and just ripping that car out of the corner. It just ripped so well.
It was a lot of fun. Yeah. It was and I used both strategies. Both strategies being come in lap 1 and change on the mediums. Yeah. I also used the come in lap 14 or lap 15 and change to the hard. Used them both. They both worked great. Like Tishney said, not an interesting race, to be quite honest, although I had lots of fun battles.
Yeah.
Lots of fun battles. So
I had one the other day. I saved the replay. It was Friday night, I think. Battled through the field from the back, and I got up. I think it was in probably like 8th or 9th place, mid race with the guy. We were just kind of pushing, like not battling, and just kind of making ground, not being stupid. And we made up a whole bunch of spots by like lap 8-9, and we were just like, all right. And I was saying, okay, there's maybe one or two guys to pit in front, if that kind of thing, maybe the medium guys at the end, and whether like we're already close enough that anybody who's gonna pit, we're gonna catch, or we're not even gonna be close enough, kind of thing. So, and I looked behind, we had a huge gap, and that we weren't catching the other guys in front. So it's like lap 9, I decided, all right, well, we're not going anywhere but here. Let's fucking fight. And from lap 9 into the very last stretch, basically last lap, coming out of the last corner, me and the guy in front had a back and forth battle of the century. It was the most epic thing, back and forth. Like he was in a M6, he was in the M6, and I was in the Ferrari, and it was just like every other corner, back and forth, super clean, still really fast pace. We were doing 130 still, battling back and forth. It was just like the most amazing little race at the end there. It was just like, oh, I even said to Todd, I think it was, or no, I said to Jim, I can't remember, but it was just like one of the best races I've had forever.
Hell yeah.
Trust, like there was full trust on the outside. He wasn't going to hit me, and he could trust me to make an outside move, and he made some absolutely phenomenal moves, and so did I. Like, it was just like what a great race, because you could trust each other. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's like one of those rare ones, and one in every 40 or 50 races you get that's just like, this guy was just like on par.
Yeah, those are great.
I had a race where it was me and this dude, and by the end of lap 1, towards the end of lap 1, I had gone from 16th to 6th because people just taking each other out in the corner. And you could see it wasn't dirty driving, it was just people coming in way too hot and taking people out. And other people, hitting their gas too hard and spinning and shit like that. So I'm up to 6th, come across the start-finish line, and I'm up to 2nd. He's in front of me by about, say, 4 or 5 seconds in front of me. And we're both on the medium tires, and we both ran a great race. By lap 13, I had caught up to him, made the pass. On end of lap 14, got into the pits, and selected medium tires again, because I'm a fucking moron.
Wah, wah, wah.
See, again, they need to lock that shit out. If you start on the hard, your only choice is the fucking medium, for shit like that.
I mean, let's be honest, that's my fault, because that's my fault. I don't mind losing because of that. I just was a fucking moron. Like, I just could not believe it. But the dude was like, oh my gosh, great race. It was a lot of fun. And it was. Yeah. We just fought, and I would have ended up in first. I would have won the race.
Oh, yeah.
But it was, it is what it is, and shit happens, and things. I ended up in 12th place.
Yeah,
still.
I've done that.
But had a great time. It wasn't. I mean, it was a fun race, but again, like Tej said, he gave it a 4.5 out of 10 because it's the same race we've had over and over again.
It was not the greatest race, but it was a fun race. Mm-hmm. If you got the drivers, that was the thing. That's the thing too. Yeah. It was a well set up race for good battling. Mm-hmm. If you had those drivers, and like Jim had one, I had one. Like, when you get that, it makes it more enjoyable. And I think that's why I've enjoyed the race, because I've had some really good drivers around me. I haven't, I'm starting at the back. It's pretty easy on the first lap to get away from all the bullshit because they just knock each other off, and you're like Jim said, you're up from fucking last to sixth because now they're 10 seconds back because they're just smashing each other in the corners and taking penalties.
And again, I would say I did probably 15 races total, and out of those, I would say maybe 3 had real bad drivers, and that would be like 3 in the B class, because the one race I had in my A account was just like everybody was smashing into each other. Everybody. It was just a bad race. The B drivers, I had a couple of them where it was, they were smashing into each other, and there was, I'll be honest, there was one race where there was a guy that was intentionally punting people off, so I slowed down and started following him, and at every corner I would come in, and I would gently tap him off the corner, and I would slow down, and I'd let him pass me. And he'd come up to the next corner, and I'd gently push him off the corner again, and I'd slow down, and I'd do it at the next corner. I'm like, no, that's not. See how shitty it is when somebody does that to you? Don't do that to people. And it's in my low account, so I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
Go ahead, report me, please. I don't give a shit.
Well, too, and you were slowing down and letting him back past.
So, every
trying
single time.
To show him, hey, this is what you do, buddy. At least stop.
I'm like, no, this is what you do. And I'm not going to let you go. Like, you're not that fast. And he wasn't that fast. Like, literally, I was on him every corner. I'm not letting you go. You don't get to fuck up anybody else's race. I don't care if I come in last. It doesn't bother me.
Yeah.
It's just like, stop fucking with people. Stop being a piece of shit.
I had one race. I was in my newest account, my account I work with Drew in, and it's a D lobby, and I had one guy fucking push me off, a Brazilian fucking pushes me wide, and I was just like, you know what, dude, you have no idea how much little shits I give in this account.
Oh, shit.
And I kept the car together. He pushed me while I kept the car. I was like, dude, you have no, and he's like, he had no idea what he just did to himself. And I come back over on the track, and we go into, what fucking corner was it? It was in, race A. What corner was it?
I don't know.
Oh, the second last corner, he pushes me wide, coming out of Watkins Glen. Before you come to the pitch, you got that left hit, sweeping left, and then into the last right. He pushes me wide off of the left-hander, and I just pull it back over because he hit me, no penalty, right? And he's in front of me now. I swing over right behind him, and he hits the brakes, and I just fucking kept going. And he literally went fucking like it was like the biggest pinball. This like went straight. Like I know his car, like he would have got an engine damage, everything, because he went straight off in the corner, like a 90-degree angle right into the fucking full tilt into the wall. And I swung around. I just kept going. I did like little damage on my front end. No penalty I got.
Wow. No penalty.
And I end up with a second place.
Oh, shit.
Yeah.
I couldn't care, but it was just like, it was a Brazilian too. Mm-hmm. And I'm just like, you know what? No.
I've been hit too many times by these guys.
This account, I couldn't give a shit what about at all. You're paying the price. You pushed me wide in the last couple of quarters trying to get that position because it means so much for you. Here, take this.
Right.
And I put him he went from second place, and I think he finished 8th.
Woo.
Yeah. I mean,
still top 10.
It's still top 10.
Yeah, there's only 9
Drew
people in the lobby.
Where's he at?
Oh yeah, where's Drew at?
He's doing all right. He's in D, so he's been basically just jumping head first into the he picks one race every week, and he doesn't even bother sometimes practicing.
Oh,
like he'll just jump into the race and just like figure it out, which is great. And then he's starting to put down, he's still, the times are a little slower, nothing, a few seconds off for what we are kind of thing, but he's getting a good rhythm real quick to the tracks, and every race he does, he's always performs better, higher and higher positioning, and he's just going in wherever he starts, to kind of like us, like we warm up a bit or put some time. Like he'll go in with no lap time, just fuck it, let's go. Like he did. Like he jumped into he was doing menu books, which he does for getting used to everything, and making money and getting cars. And he decided, I just jumped in. There was like fucking 10 seconds. He literally hadn't even been in the GTR yet. And he got in and fucking didn't even care. He just raced. He's like, all right, go back in. And if he gets a lap time in between races, he gets a lap time in, and that's what he does. Nice. And he's just slowly getting better and better at just understanding things. And just basically, if he has questions, like, here, that's what you do. Right here, that's what you go. Like he's asking me, like, oh, where's my shifting points? What for this car? I was like, so I explained to show him how to go into the settings and kind of look and see where the RPM ranges are, what's the best for it. And he's starting to understand that stuff. And always, what should I brake balances and stuff like that? Can I change that in this car? Like, no, you can't or can't. Like he's really picking up on everything, and he's starting to be able to use the toggle for switching through for like change your brake balance, your maps, big map, small map, kind of thing like that. Like he's getting really good at that stuff as well, which you got to be able to do on the fly, obviously, without crashing all the time. So. And
he's in VR, right?
Yeah, he's full VR.
Right on.
Yeah, he's never done.
Good.
Yeah.
Good.
Yeah.
That's the way to do it. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
And what was
Race A?
It was Watkins Glen, but what was it?
The R34.
The 34, not the new,
not the new one,
the older one.
Okay. Yeah. Right on. And what was
Speaking
B?
of update,
B was Group
GP
4
rank.
Okay.
Nürburgring GP.
Okay.
5 laps. All-wheel drive fast.
I will say this. We'll get into this actually. We had the update.
Yep. Update.
1.61.
Anything good?
Couple crazy cars.
Nismo R34.
A couple of cars we were
Z-Tune, right?
We were really looking for.
Yeah.
I do like that car. That car is sick.
That car is not too bad. I actually did a little bit.
That car is a sick car. What we needed though was an electric SUV for sure.
So
what?
Oh, the SUV's electric?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
We needed that electric SUV, and we definitely needed that Honda K car.
Yeah.
Definitely. Well, that they actually race. That car is an actual, in Japan they do have that series. So
that's like their Miata.
Think of it what you will, but it is an actual car that they do race in Japan. Mm-hmm. So,
but still, like,
I've not heard one person, whether it's Tijni or Steve, Super GT, who have said, "Oh man, I am so glad they've given us these cars." In fact, Super GT this week was like, "Why haven't you given us a?" He was like, "Why haven't you given us a track? Why haven't you given us race cars? Look at all these other series that have up-to-date race cars. What the fuck is going on?"
Yeah.
And he said, what happened to all the cars? Because in, what was it, 6 or 5 or 6, there were over 1,000 cars. Wow. Yes, most of them there were Nissan Silvias, but there were over 1,000 cars that they gave us, and now it's very much a half-assed. Yeah. For me, it just seems to be a half-assed
all the videos that I've come across, a lot of the people are pissed. I've seen like Steve, you could tell he's mad, he's saying shit, and then the lower end guys, more like us, dude, they're putting out videos like, what in the hell is going on? What is happening?
I think they've given up on 7. It is basically they're focused on GTA,
but at the same time,
they're just giving us free content.
Yeah, it's great to hear though that these streamers, like a lot of the Super GTs, the people that are sort of influential in a way, are calling it out now too, instead of being the fanboys. You know what I mean? Like, kind of, it's like enough's enough now. Whether it's personal, they're like enough's enough, or if they're running with the trends of all of us bitching about it. Mm-hmm. Well, everybody's mad. Let me get out on top. Like, you know what I mean? Either way, it's important that PD is seeing these people being like, "Yo, what the fuck," kind of thing. Yeah, like you said, Todd. More than likely, they're not going to do too much because they're focused on the next gen. with PS6 and the console-specific game for it. I think that's where they're really focused, so that when that comes out, it comes out with like perfectly polished of sorts. So
is that where we get our updated race cars?
I think we will. I think that game is going to probably.
I swear to fucking God, if we get that game and it's these same cars,
it's 2013 Ferrari.
Yes, I will be fucking pissed.
2012 Aston Martin.
I can understand the costs, like for the cars and stuff, and I understand that. Well, they like the new console when it comes out in a couple of years. And then they already mentioned it's going to be not a crossover like 7 was with PS4 and 5.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be PS6 only. That you dump all your money for licensing and everything into that instead of trying to spread it across, because you'd have to pay more and then pay more again, kind of thing, for the new game and updates for licensing. Why not just put it all into one basket, one game, and go from there? Because they can see the writing's on the wall with all the new games coming out and the VR support for all these new games, whether it's PC and console for ribbon racing. There's a lot of hype about VR coming out with these other games. If they don't do anything, they're going to lose a franchise.
Oh yeah. Yeah, because
the fact
they're not going to lose the franchise.
Well, yeah, but they're not going to.
It's the online racers.
Well, look at it. Well, that's the thing. It's like you need that's their franchise. These are the people that grew up playing.
It's not the franchise. Well, it's the single player that's the franchise.
Listen to what I'm trying to say.
Mike, right? You were over talking. You let other people interact, man. So it's the single player that drives this game. It does. At the end of the day, it's a single player game that features online racing.
I wonder if they're going to split it. They do the split.
They should, but they probably won't.
Well, too.
Again, it's a car culture game.
With Forza being dead.
Online racing.
With Forza being dead now, do you think that's going to make it easier for them to get licensing? Because now they don't have to compete with Forza for shit?
Look at LMU. They have everything.
They do. And iRacing.
And how many units are they selling? No. They probably haven't sold 15 million fucking copies. So, again, I don't think money's the issue when you have PlayStation backing you.
Yeah.
It's just, again, Kaz doesn't really give a fuck about, online racing.
You think he would, especially with fucking the live events do well. Manufacturers and Nations does well. It seems like he's really into that. He's at all the live events. You think he would be more in tune with the online racing, giving us what we want. But
he's not.
Nope, he is not. That is for sure. He doesn't give us a goddamn thing. Electric SUV. Yeah, I didn't ask for that. I don't want that. And two, what someone was saying, God, what were they saying? Something about all those cars and just collecting and being able to sit in an everyday car for everyday people. I buy the game not to sit in an everyday car. I want to sit in a fucking supercar, exotics, race fast, drive fast, and have cool cars. I'm not looking, oh, look, I got a old Mitsubishi Vista that I want to fucking go buy and drive. Like, I don't want that shit. My mom drove that car. I don't want to drive that car. I want the fastness.
Yeah. If you go on Gran Turismo when the new updates, and if you just skim through what I love this update. I love my mom or dad had this car, and it's so great.
Really?
And can we get this car and that? And it's like that's what the community.
It's weird because on Instagram, there's so many people just going, "What in the fuck is going on? This is a bullshit update." Like on Instagram. Oh, they go in hard. This is bullshit. Another shit update. Another crap this. Oh, yeah, people were pissed off. There's a few in there that are like, oh, yeah, great. everyone's loving the R34 Z10, which they should.
Yeah.
I love that car. I'm stoked for that car.
Yeah.
But, yeah, besides that, everyone's just like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And what about the BOP? They changed BOP?
Very little.
Okay, good. And what was it for? Group 4 or Group 3?
Group 4
I believe so. I believe Group 4.
They slightly brought the all-wheel drive, four-wheel drive cars back to the pack and made everything else a little better as well. Not that anything's meta, but things like the Ferrari you could actually drive again. You know, cars that were actually absolutely horrible, you can actually use again and be a little more competitive. I do believe the all-wheel are still the best in Group 4, but there's a little more option there.
Yeah.
You can kind of still do some shit.
Okay.
But yeah, it wasn't a huge ordeal. It just...
Is it getting closer in line like Group 3 is?
A little bit. I think this one really is like, it's
like
more
they're
just,
trying.
We did a little bit, so get off our ass.
Right. Here's this.
Maybe they'll do more next time, like to kind of, okay, we'll take this little bit and see how it reacts. Maybe take a little bit more kind of thing, but it was very minimal impacted. Nothing really overall changed. It just gives you those a little bit more options. I tested a few cars, and yeah, they were quite more competitive, but not as good as they should be.
Yeah.
That means.
Because Group 3 is still good, so they haven't really fucked with that. So
they didn't touch that.
Good.
It was just a Group 4 update.
Good.
Just trying to get back the all-wheel drive into the same stratosphere as everything else.
Yeah.
Because you could only basically use, what was it, GTR, the Jenny, and the Lambo. That was it. That was the only 3 cars that were actually competitive. Everything else, you were just throwing a race away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so
I like it, yeah.
Now you can... I say, like, because I like the Ferrari, and the Ferrari got nerfed to the ground.
I love it.
It got fixed enough that I think the Ferrari isn't going to be dominant by any means, but cars like that can now hang in the slipstream and still do things through the cornering.
Good.
Because that's where the all-wheel kind of suffered a little bit, is in and out compared to some of the other cars. And then they got the power, and that, like, actual mid-range acceleration is where they are just destroying everything right now. Like, they're just average in a way. If you look at the numbers, they just, that mid-range, so.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't race many of the Group 4 races when they have them. I just don't get into that one that much.
Well, Group 4 is just slow. It just, they nerfed them just, well, it was good because they were too close to, to the Group 3s, the 4, they were really close time-wise. Like, there was only a few kind of 10 seconds, 15 seconds lap time difference, if that, kind of like, in a way, you know what I mean? Maybe it was closer than that, but they were just the same, almost. So now it's like a slow, sluggish, compared to the Group 3, like it kind of was in sport.
Okay.
Where you could actually feel the difference in the car, like, this car's not going to oversteer on me.
Yeah.
You know, it just feels like a weighted boat with a bit of power.
Right.
In a way, so.
I don't mind it being underpowered, but you got to even them out.
Yeah.
You can't.
Yeah.
You know.
That's what.
The
if
problem
it was more
is
even
they
out,
can't
I'd be
seem
more
to figure.
willing.
They can't seem to figure out, you know, at one point the all-wheel drives are the fastest. Then at one point the front-wheel drives are the fastest.
Yeah.
And then the rear-wheel drive were brought up a little bit, but it was still work on that a little bit more. Do better. You know, just do better.
Well, and implement, it doesn't have to be Group 3, Group 4 every other week, you know, like, give us a Panda or the Pagani R race.
Oh, that would be good.
You have so many cars to choose from, and, you know, whether it's a one make, whatever, but be a little more creative. Again, this game is an extension of GT Sport, and we're 8.5 years in, basically, of the same fucking game. Yeah, we have VR too now, but
yeah, that's the
really,
only thing that keeps you in it.
It hasn't changed much.
It's the only thing that keeps you in it.
It really is.
Is the VR. It's the
really
motherfucking VR.
Because pretty stale.
If Assetto Corsa and Project Motor Racing has VR, like the rumors are, fuck, man, they're in trouble.
Yeah, the Assetto Corsa comes out, and they are. Yeah, there's. I will definitely move over there.
Yeah, fuck yeah, I'll be buying that day one if that.
The abilities that you have to do cool stuff and actually do tunes that are real, and work like they do in a real car. I would much rather be over it. Oh, sounds like our time is up. Usually I catch that. The ability to do tunes that actually do what they're supposed to do, and have cars that feel physically more like they're supposed to. I have the ability to switch between engine maps and braking and all that shit because I've got steering wheels that can do that.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
It's that's way cooler to me. The ability to do real endurance races and
driver swaps
and all that good shit.
Yeah,
and
driver swaps. Yeah.
I would much
I guess
rather
that's
do
coming
that.
to LMU in August.
Dude,
so,
that'd be fun as shit.
A lot of people are jumping ship to that game.
Mm-hmm. Little driver swap action.
Because that's what people want to race. They want to race Le Mans prototypes
GT4,
and
new Group 3
GT4s and GT3 cars.
Yep.
That's what they want.
Yep.
It is.
I want multi-class driver swap endurance racing.
Dude, they're going to have to add that. If their full focus is on GT8, they're going to have driver swaps, all the new prototypes, and all the new race cars, and have some more dedicated series to the racing. Because they could do a lot.
Add a race D.
Yeah, exactly.
Add a race E. Have minimum 24 fucking cars in daily races. I mean, what do we have? 12 on race A and 16 in B and C.
Mm-hmm. And that's due to what, PS4 crossover? Is that why that happens?
I would believe so. Yeah.
Yeah.
How about rotate the tracks?
There's a lot of potential
too.
Yeah.
Like you're saying D and E, but how about we just go back to like the daily races? Maybe not daily, but instead of weekly, maybe like every 3 to 4 days they change.
Right.
So it's not just Monday.
No, I
to
like
Friday.
that. They could do it.
Because
do
you
like
look
a race E every day, switch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
do
like even
one or
all
two
of
of them.
like have like your race A is your specific, like they generally do road car sprints, and they change them every couple days. B as your race car sprints, and change them every couple days. C as your more mid-range and strategy race, change it every couple days, and then maybe have a D or E that changes every couple days as well. That is some weird random endurance race or super formula or prototype race or something like that. It's always mixed up. Because if you look now, daily races get stale after 3 or 4 days.
Oh, yeah.
So switch it.
Unless it's something out of the box.
It would keep people from look at Digit or something like that goes, all right, well, races are boring. It's Wednesday. Let's go do Le Mans.
Mm-hmm.
Like kind of things like that. It would keep them, they just changed them. We're going to do some super formula, or we got some Group 2 race now. Like it would keep that interaction, more people like coming back over and over to the game too, if the races weren't so stale after a few days.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they need
even
to
on the good
But
ones.
see, I think with us and like the hardcore, like we like the downforce cars.
Yeah, they need
I
to
just
use
think
more
the
of
average
that.
gamer, but I just think the average gamer doesn't like those cars because they can't fucking drive them. So
And a majority of them are still on fucking controller.
Yeah, that's the other thing
true too.
Yeah.
And
those are hard on controller unless you're a fucking whiz kid.
Oh, with tire wear?
Mm-hmm.
You beat the tires up and shit. So
that's one thing that's kind of hindering online racing, especially with GT, is the fact that it's a large majority of them are controllers.
Yep, still a lot of people.
Oh, I gotta say,
it's wild.
90.
Oh shit!
Like it's
probably even
I
more.
forget about it until I'm driving in like my alternate accounts, and you see the lights flashing.
Yeah,
all the people, because it's like, yeah, I understand. I remember that as a controller years ago, that when you're driving into the corners, because the lights are the thumbstick button, as you're always accidentally clicking it when you're steering. So when you go into corners, your lights are always flashing, right? So it looks like you're all pissed off or something like that. But then you realize, it's controller.
When I first got into sport, I was like, why does this guy keep fucking flashing?
Right?
I had
Makes
no
sense.
idea. Like, what the fuck?
I didn't do anything to him.
I always thought the same thing, dude. Motherfuckers always driving around with the goddamn lights flashing. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, like, dude, I'm fucking way ahead of you. Why you flashing?
Yeah.
But yeah, it just, there's so much good potential for this game, and I feel like Kaz and his team are just pissing it away.
Yeah,
let somebody else take over.
They got to figure it out, man. Because they are going to start losing masses. Especially if
they
these
already
new
have.
games come with VR2. Oh fuck! Look out! People are going to be.
I mean, look how much we used to race in sport.
Oh yeah.
Compared to, I feel like I don't race nearly as much as I did in GT Sport.
Well, especially in the last year. Yeah, definitely have calmed down. I mean, still love the VR. That's what still keeps me in it. But it's a lot easier to take the week break, 2-week break, where you're just like, cool. Oh, I'm going to look and see what's, Sunday, late Sunday night, hop on just to see what the races are. Okay, that's what it is. I guess I'll skip this week. Okay, whatever. Kind of shit.
The only reason that
I can't wait to jump on and fucking race. Oh, I need it. I want to do it. No, not anymore.
I feel like it's a chore.
Yeah.
But I get on so I don't lose that much when it comes to my feel for the cars.
Speed.
Exactly. You got to keep. Yeah.
So exactly. I feel like I have to hop on once or twice a week to keep my speed up.
Yeah.
But I don't want. I honestly, this is honest. I don't want to race in GT7 anymore unless it's a league. I'm hoping that there's I completely forgot to do the hairpin racing.
Me too.
Completely forgot about it.
And just been fucking
sorry,
busy
I
as
apologize.
fuck.
Yeah, it's like I've got shit coming up that's going to make it difficult.
Yeah,
because it's summertime. If it was winter, it'd be completely different. But summertime, we're going out and doing stuff every weekend.
Oh yeah, because we finally got that weather. We got the nice weather up here, and it's been a good summer. It hasn't been too hot.
We were going to go out to the beach, but it was a little cloudy and windy yesterday.
Oh yeah. Yesterday only got to like 70.
Yeah, and I mean, we ended up just going over to the pool here at the apartments, laying out and swimming a little bit because it finally got warm enough. But we had shit that we were doing last night, and we couldn't drive all the way up to Savi's or all the way out to Rooster Rock. Yeah. So we were just like, I'm like, yeah, we probably should just stick around. So we went to the pool. Hey. I mean, Hollis got something out of the pool. There were a couple of ladies there that had cupcakes that he could eat.
Ooh. Yummy.
Yeah, I can't eat them.
Yummy.
Good. Yeah.
Frosting? No frosting?
They were bourbon vanilla cake.
Oh.
With a blueberry compote in the middle, topped with a lemon meringue buttercream on top.
These were gourmet cupcakes.
Gourmet cupcakes.
Jesus Christ!
And
God,
I had an itty bitty little bite of it, and they were fan-fucking-tastic.
And then you saw your fucking
really good.
Blood sugar.
Are you trying to get your bikini body back, Jimbo?
I'm trying to get my bikini body. I'm trying to get that blood sugar fixed.
Right.
That's what I'm trying.
Still going good though, right?
Still going good. Took blood tests a couple weeks ago, and they came back. I am now pre-diabetic.
Nice.
Okay,
He's
good.
healing. He's healing himself.
He is. Dude, it's amazing. Yeah, you cut all that shit out, and it's fucking insane how things go back to normal.
So slowly but surely getting better.
Yeah. Good. Good.
Yeah, but yeah, this game this game is boring.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's like
it's just
RL.
the same old shit.
RL doesn't even do dailies anymore, really. He just fucking just races and plays the game and does whatever. I think I'm going to start going back in and doing some of the licenses I need to do. There's some endurance races I need to finish.
Yeah.
Right.
And shit like
Me
that.
too.
So I think I'm going to start doing those more.
Super licenses.
Yep.
Yeah, the super duper licenses. Yeah,
Do that, and if there's a really really good daily, then I'll probably hop in and do it. Maybe even do some more of those Sophie races and shit like
some
that.
of the missions.
Sophie races still
missions,
until they turn Sophie up a little bit. The Sophie races are still just bullshit.
They are.
To get to Sophie, I think that's kind of the problem with this game, because the AI is so bad, and when people are coming up playing this game, those cars braking in mid corner and people hit, they think that's like normal fucking driving, so they get bad tendencies because the AI is so fucking shitty.
And it was so good. Sophie was so fast to where it was like, holy shit, I can't beat it.
When it first got released.
Yeah, they need to put that back up. Put that Sophie back on. Shit. Make it challenging.
Like right now, like for example with Sophie, I challenge myself to like at 5-lap Nürburgring, and Group 3 cars with tires 3, fuel 3, and I go and I give Sophie. I start out for like a minute head start. The race starts, I just foot to the floor, brakes, just sit there. Tires get cold, everything, and just let them go for a minute, and I got up to 2 minutes now head start.
Holy shit!
And I'm still catching and winning the race.
Damn.
Like full out. Just, I got to do a pit stop. I got to it takes over a lap to catch them, but it takes all the way through to the Dottenhurst Straight before you can see their lights, because I do it at nighttime. Then you can see the lights in the distance that when you're finally get the view of them. So it is tough, and you got to run fairly perfect races as well without crashing and making too many mistakes to even catch them. But still, at the 2-minute head start,
right?
Like that's pretty fucking. You know what I mean? If you have to wait 2 minutes just to have a semi-competitive race.
Oh yeah. Well, too, and I think Dave said if you put it on weak, the boost on weak, it helps the Sophie catch up and be able to. They're a lot tougher that way. I guess it was. I still need to try it, but yeah.
But still, I laugh because when the Sophie got updated, I saw it was Rory or something like that did some look at Sophie at Nürburgring, and he was just like racing, and it's like a 1 lap race or something like that, and it's just like he barely kind of almost did it. In a way, like it was like he made it look like it was like closer and harder than it is, and I was just like, "What the fuck?" I had it on the highest setting, and I was within like a minute. I was like gone. I was just like, "How the fuck is this even hard?" I was like, "Yeah, I know the track and everything else, but it's like I did it cleanly." You know what I mean? I was crashing them and you know what I mean? It's like the Sophie's not hard.
No. Well, I thought I had accidentally for a second when I did one race when they redid it. I was like, did I put this on the regular AI? Because holy shit, what the fuck? And then did it again. I'm like, no, didn't. This is the new Sophie. She weak. Sophie weak. Gotta turn her up, fucking PD. Turn that shit up.
Just have a level base, for E&D drivers, it's at this. For C,
exactly.
And you just bump it up.
If you're going to give me levels, give me levels.
Yeah.
Be like, which Sophie do you want? Do you want easy Sophie, or do you want hard as fuck Sophie?
It's AI. It should already fucking know. I shouldn't have to fucking tell it. If it sees I'm an A, it should fucking just automatically be fucking hard as shit. It's AI. Yeah. That fucking shit should know. I shouldn't have to fucking prompt nothing.
Or you have it on like whatever levels it is, like now professional is the hardest, but it should be able to figure out, hey, this guy just did this
AI,
race, absolutely fucking whooped.
Yeah.
Let's put this up to like 85, 90%. Like it should be able to know, or even mid race, be driving and be like, okay, this guy's passing me.
We need to bump it up a little.
Step it up and actually react and learn.
And like it should. AI.
Well,
should be doing
that would be actual AI.
Yeah. This
You know
is
what I mean?
fake
It should be
AI.
able to fucking,
This isn't real AI.
matches. And guess what? This is your account. It's going to save that. It's going to save it. So when you come back next time, it's right off the bat. It's going to be like, I remember you.
Yep.
Let's go, motherfucker.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
And learn creativity.
That would be great.
You know. Yeah.
Dude.
Because if you could do that, you could fix the penalty system and everything else. Because that would be a smart enough AI that it would be able to know everything.
Yep.
You know.
There you go.
So
they need to fucking give us a real AI, not this fake AI. We want the real shit.
Yep. I completely agree with that.
All right. Well, anything else? Oh, rest in peace, Ozzy, Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
Who else?
Yeah.
Jamal.
Malcolm Jamal Warner.
Yeah. Theo.
The musician.
Michael Madsen.
Shit.
Yep.
Really?
Chuck Mangione.
Yep. He was 85.
God damn. Well, at least he got a good laugh.
It's really strange, like to have like in a way like this last year or two, like it's been like a lot of like our generational icons of sorts.
Yeah, they're popping up.
Like the people we grew up, like the Hogan and Ozzy, things that we all kind of in one form or another had as a and stuff like that, mentors and stuff, depending on what you're doing, like, you know, and like everybody's just like kind of peeling off now.
Yeah. Well, dude, wasn't Hogan, didn't he go in for surgery or something and got an infection? Yeah. Is that what happened? I heard it was a heart attack.
I heard it was a heart attack.
Yeah.
And then I heard
he's had so many surgeries.
Yeah, he went in for surgery.
He had both his hips, knees done. Yeah, Ozzy had that horrible ATV accident.
Yep, and that fucked him hard.
And then he got bad advice, do the surgery in like 2020 or whatever. It didn't go well. And with him having Parkinson's, he was in a lot of pain and shit like that.
And good for him for holding on to do that last show. Dude,
amazing. I heard they worked on him for 2 hours too.
Yeah. Paramedics tried to save him for 2 hours.
He didn't die. They worked on him for 2 hours trying to.
Yeah, he fought. Basically, they gave signs basically and fought for 2 hours with them to try to keep going.
Damn.
Yeah.
Sad. Fucking sad.
It's really strange because like that last performance, it was like he's this is it for us, goodbye. It finishes off with I'm coming home.
Right.
And then, bam, done. Yeah.
Him
2 weeks later,
Him and Randy are rocking out again. That's right.
Yep.
Yeah.
Lucky enough to see Ozzy a bunch of times.
Get your tickets to Panteria.
Oh, I know. I need to do that.
You need to do that because now Brandon is going.
Right. Yeah, I need to do that.
Yep, Suge Racer's going, so.
Hell yeah. How is Brandon doing?
He's doing pretty good. Yeah.
Nice.
Come on the pod.
Yeah,
it's been a while.
He knows he's always welcome to come on.
Brandon, you're always welcome. Hop on.
So.
Hells yeah. Well.
Yeah.
Todd?
String us out.
On that bombshell.
Woo! Baby, we out of here, motherfuckers.
Have a good week, everybody.
That's right. We'll see you next Monday. Hope you enjoyed the show. Thanks again. Peace.
Oh.